What's up, guys? It's your boy Paul. I'm back with you. This is Rideout Reviews, and we are on Grand Budapest Hotel. I don't know really anything about this. I think Bill Murray's in it. I think that is true. But other than that, man, I have no clue. But I am excited to check it out and watch it. I've heard it's a funny show. I've heard that it's a good, funny movie, from the hearings, but I don't know what the plot is, man. I don't know nothing about this movie, man. So I'm ready to dive into it and take it for what it's worth. You know what I'm saying? It's not one of those movies that, like a classic. It might be a classic. I don't know from what people think about it, but I've heard it's a very good movie. I know I keep saying it's a very good movie, but I'm going to check it out, see how it goes, man. Let me know what you think, if it's a good movie, as well as if you want to watch the full reaction, man, go ahead and head over to my Patreon, man. Check it out. We got loads of stuff over there for you, man. Like loaded chili fries, man. We got a little bit of the chili, a little bit of the cheese, a little bit of onions, a little bit of the... I don't know what else you like on yours, man. But anyway, it's all over there. That's YouTube early releases, exclusives, full reactions to movies and TV shows. If not, glad you're here watching, man. And continue to watch with me as we enjoy ourselves in living these lives and watching these movies, man. Because these movies are good, so... yeah. First time here, go ahead and check out my other videos if you like them, man. Subscribe, I'd appreciate it. And give a thumbs up, man, if you like it, man. I appreciate it. Let's go on. Okay. Let's watch the movie. $1985.
Stories will continue to...
Stop it! Stop it! Don't do it!
There's a character for you right there, I bet you.
Many tales will be told. Sorry. The incidents that follow...
He said, sorry. Oh, young kid, that's funny.
I had established a casual and bantering familiarity with the hotel's concierge, a West Continental known only as Monsieur Jean.
That's Jude Law.
Mr. Zero Mustafa was, at one time, the richest man in Zubrovka. That moment, the curtain rose on a parenthetical domestic drama, which required the...
The hook came right up under the thing. Like...
May I invite you to dine with me tonight? And it will be my pleasure, and indeed, my privilege to tell you my story, such as it is.
Yeah. Huh.
It begins, of course, with...
Gustav. That gun, we're bouncing further and further and further back in time.
Truly and honestly, oh dear God, what have you done to your fingernails?
I beg your pardon?
This diabolical varnish, the colour is completely wrong.
Oh, really? Don't you like it?
It's not that I don't like it. I am physically repulsed.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Remember, I'm always with you.
I love you.
I love you. Abfahren!
What the heck? That's so kind of odd here.
Light it in the sacristy, say a brief rosary, then go to Mendel's and get me a courtesan au chocolat. If there's any money left, give it to the crippled shoeshine boy.
Oh my goodness.
He's been engaged for a trial period, pending your approval, of course.
You're now going to be officially interviewed.
Should I go and light the candle first, sir?
What? No.
Zero. That's the dude that's talking to him right now?
Straighten that cap, Anatole. The pleasure's mine, Herr Schneider.
The stress busters.
These are not
I
acceptable.
fully agree.
Education.
I fully agree.
Why do you want to be a lobby boy?
Who wouldn't? At the Grand Budapest, sir. It's an institution.
Very good. 1,000 klubets.
Were you ever a lobby boy, sir?
What do you think?
Well, I suppose you'd have to start somewhere. I mean, you couldn't...
Go light the goddamn candle.
Yes, sir.
Hey, like, what do you think? Hey, bro, he's like, I'll run this joint, homie.
The requirements were always the same. They had to be rich, old, insecure.
What the? This is... This is not the movie I thought it was gonna be so far.
Our meals were small but frequent for stamina. 2 breakfasts, 2 lunches.
I thought that was fake, dude. Oh my gosh.
This was also when I met Agatha. But we won't discuss that.
That's like high class right there. Those little boxes that fold down like that. That's cool. That mustache did look super fake, man. But I don't want to call him out on it, man, because, you know, that stuff be hurting folks sometimes. You tell them they ain't got a good mustache. Dude pencil in that stain, though.
Dear God.
I'm terribly sorry, sir.
We must go to her.
We must?
Toot sweet. She needs me.
Dang. She died. Well, I guess she died. Huh.
She was dynamite in the sack, by the way.
She was 84, Monsieur Gustave.
I've had older. When you're young, it's all fillet steak, but as the years go by, you have to move on to the cheaper cuts.
What? What the?
Dude, you can't arrest him simply because he's a bloody immigrant. He hasn't done anything wrong. Stop it, man!
What? Dang. Hey, homeboy stood up for his folk, didn't he, man? That's bold.
I know exactly who you are. It's uncanny. You're little Albert.
I'm terribly embarrassed. Release them.
Well, bud slammed their face up. I got that bug coming down their nose. Jeez.
It's temporary, but it's the best I can offer, I'm afraid.
And how's your wonderful mother?
She's very well, thank you.
Free and unmolested travel.
You see, there are still faint glimmers of civilization left in this barbaric slaughterhouse that was once known as humanity. Humble, insignificant. Oh, fuck it.
He's like, dude, I'm trying to justify all this nonsense, but we just got lucky.
I don't know what sort of cream they've put on you down at the morgue, but I want some. Honestly, you look better than you have in years. You look like you're alive.
Jolted into the room. I've never forgotten the look on that man's face.
Oh my goodness.
Uncles, nephews, cousins, in-laws of increasingly tenuous connection. The old woman's most distant relation.
They come. They want that money, man.
To my esteemed friend, Monsieur Gustave H., I bequeath, bestow, and devise the painting known as Boy with Apple.
Wow. Monsieur Gustave.
He's a ruthless adventurer and a con artist who preys on mentally feeble, sick old ladies. And he probably fucks them, too.
I go to bed with all my friends.
Oh my gosh. Oh man. That's so stupid, man.
Ne faites plus de bruit, s'il vous plaît.
Dang, he's still ain't. Oh yeah, because they just got punched in the face. Dude turned around and said, "Oh, he finna just get it right now. It's his." I said, "Get it, get it, homie." What in the world was that?
It reminded her of me. It will remind me of her, always. I'll die with this picture above my bed. See the resemblance? tell you what, if I die first, and I most certainly will, you will be my sole heir. These will be yours, along with whatever we haven't already spent on whores and whiskey. This is our sacred bond.
Dang. He got close with a little dude like super fast. He got into that money. He's like, I'm gone, baby.
Being of relatively sound mind and body on this day, the 19th of October in the year of our Lord, 1932.
He said, being of relatively sound mind, buddy. Dang, that must be unspeakable amount of fortune right there. Unspeakable amount.
Have you ever been questioned by the authorities?
Yes, on one occasion.
What?
I was arrested and tortured by the rebel militia after the Desert Uprising.
Right. Well, you know the drill then. Zip it.
Of course.
You never heard the word Van Hoytel in your life.
Got it.
Okay, let's go.
Oh my gosh, he said I was arrested and tortured. Jeez. Yeah, he said, well, then you know the drill then, man. Dang. That little homie, man, he's done. Oh, is this it? It's homeboy back.
I knew there was something fishy. We never got the cause of death. She's been murdered. And you think I did it. Hey!
I think I'm running, man. He said, and you think I did it. That's what dude was trying to tell him about it. Oh, dude, this is crazy. Oh, snap. Dang.
I beat the living shit out of a snivelling little runt called Pinky Bandinsky. Because if there's one thing we've learned from Penny Dreadfuls, it's that when you find yourself in a place like this, you must never be a candy ass. You've got to prove yourself from day one. You've got to win their respect.
Oh, man.
You should take a long look at his ugly mug this morning. He's actually become a dear friend.
Who is he? Don't give up.
Dang, that homeboy looking rough with that face. He said, you should look at that dude's ugly mug.
Yes, sir.
You're his sister?
Yes, sir.
Seen him lately?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Oh, man. They got that leg breaker. Is it? Yes, sir. No, sir? Wait a minute, say yes, sir.
As if I were watching over you like a hawk with a horsewhip in its talons, because I am.
Dude said with horsewhips in his talons.
Never trusted that butler. He's too honest.
Too honest, you say? Right, well, be that as it may, find him quick and make it snappy.
Dude, we already know it's his son, right? Because he beat dude up, punched him in the face for his son. But how he gonna get out of jail and how he gonna get off?
May I offer any of you inmates a plate of mush? You with a very large scar on your face?
Dang. That's a big freaking dude. What is this?
Who's got the throat slitter?
Out of this world.
You're one of us now.
Thank you, dear Pinky.
Take a look.
Dang.
But we need digging tools.
Yeah. Bringing in the Mendos. They've been planning on an escape. Prison break.
I had asked for her hand in marriage, and she had agreed.
Will you marry me?
Yes.
We were each completely on our own in the world. And we were deeply in love.
Yes, he made some good old tasty victuals, man. Making them cakes, carried them on her shoulders.
Not only was Agatha immensely skilled with a palette knife and a buttercream flourish, she was also very brave. I believe she was born that way.
Ah, she was. Putting them tools in them cakes. It was just so beautiful, man. They didn't want to chop that sucker up.
So that there can be absolutely no question of impropriety at any future date. Agreed?
Not agreed.
I want that money, homie. Because they killed him.
Wrap it up and don't make waves. Agreed?
No.
I'm an attorney, Dmitri. I'm obligated to proceed according to the rule of law. Not agreed.
Yeah, you wouldn't agree? He ain't agreed? Something's afoot. Oh, Brody want his daggone stuff back, man. Or he want his money, which ain't really his money. Killed his mama. That's a little rock axe, man. Like in Shawshank Redemption.
Okay. He stole a painting. It's very valuable.
I don't trade in stolen property.
I said it wrong. She willed it to him. Hide this.
No.
Okay, but take it anyway.
And he did say it wrong, because she willed it to him. It's his by right. Willem Dafoe is a pretty good daggone bad guy. He's got that face that look mean. And I wonder what some movies that he plays in. I know he plays a bad guy in Spider-Man. He's Osborn. Norman Osborn. Dang! That's up those fingers off. Dang. Dude, he got that underbite and some teeth. I kind of saw that when he was holding that kitty, but I didn't recognize it till now. Dude chopped that boy fingers off, too. Is dude coming with him? Monsieur? Gustav?
Would you get out there?
Shut the fuck up.
God!
Yeah. That's big homeboy. He gave that soup with the salt.
It's you. Thank you, you sweet, kind man.
The guy gave the soup with the salt. Big man. Oh, that's a guard bone. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, they gotta cut the bar off. That's so messed up. That's monkey bars over, under, and then even over. Man. That's a little bitty hole.
Whoa!
He gonna take care of them dudes, man. Dude killed every one of them, and they got killed on the last one. That sucks.
No time to gab. Take care of yourself, Mr. Gustav. Good luck, kid.
Pinky. That's what everybody's like. We've actually become quite good friends.
Let's put on our disguises.
We're wearing them.
No, we're not. We said false whiskers and fake noses and so on. You didn't bring any.
I thought you were growing one, and it wouldn't look realistic, would it?
No, when done properly, they're perfectly convincing. But I take your point, so be it. Give me a few squirts of leather panache, please, will you? Or can I not get a squirt, even?
I forgot the leather panache.
Honestly, you forgot the leather panache? I don't believe it. I mean, how could you? I've been in jail, Zero. Do you understand how humiliating this is? I smell. That's just marvelous, isn't it?
What the
I
heck?
suppose this is to be expected back in... Where do you come from again? What on God's earth possessed you to leave the homeland where you very obviously belong and travel unspeakable distances to become a penniless immigrant in a refined, highly cultivated society that, quite frankly, could have gotten along very well without you?
Well, you see, my father was murdered, and the rest of my family were executed by firing squad. Our village was burned to the ground, and those who managed to survive were forced to flee.
Dang.
I see.
That
So
was
you're
tough.
actually really more of a refugee in that sense?
Truly.
Well, I suppose I better take back everything I just said.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I apologize on behalf of the hotel.
It's not your fault, Mr. Gustav. You were just upset I forgot the
Don't
perfume.
make excuses for me. I'm so sorry, Zero.
We're brothers.
This is insane, bro. He changed his whole attitude because he thought he was a refugee. Boy, that is tough, though.
The vinegar did brine my heart. Never...
Very good. I'm going to stop you there because the alarm has sounded, but remember where we left off because I insist you finish later.
That is so crazy. They just sat there and talked for a long time after they broke out of prison.
I want roadblocks at every junction for 50 kilometers. I want rail blocks at every train station for 100 kilometers.
I'm formally calling upon the special services of...
The Society of the Cross Keys.
Stand by. I beg your pardon. Get me Monsieur George at the Chateau Lux, please.
Take over. Hello, Ivan. Take over.
2 and 3.
Take over.
Take over.
Oh, man, dude.
I don't know, Pepper. Take over.
Hey, that's another little that's boy, hall boy, bellhop, pool boy.
Our contact convinced him to meet you midday tomorrow at the observatory on the summit. Tell no one. He'll explain everything.
Hey, it's like a secret society of concierge.
They only had the half ounce.
He said, take some, man.
Symbolic gesture. How much money you got?
42 glue bags and 3 postage
Give me
stamps.
25. Bless you.
Please.
That's a symbol of good gesture. That's funny.
Find that girl utterly delightful because of her purity.
She admires you as well, Mr. Gustav.
Does she?
Very much.
Somebody's coming, man. Well, I mean, dude with the brass knuckles. Probably coming.
Pack your things. Stop. Be ready to leave at moment's notice. Stop. Hideout is vicinity of Gabelmeister's Peak.
Where's the basket?
They murdered that girl. Oh. Yeah. That's dude's sister. Dang.
Skiing, sledding, mountain climbing.
Skiing, sledding, mountain climbing. Oh.
They had the panache.
Yeah, maybe they should be stopped wearing the same smell, huh?
Are you Monsieur Gustav of the Grand Budapest Hotel in Nebelspart?
Uh-huh.
Get on the next cable car.
Dude, them things be scary to them. Oh.
Best hotel in Nebelspart.
Uh-huh.
Stretch with me.
No, sir. That's scary.
The Grand Budapest Hotel in Nebelspart.
Uh-huh.
Put this on and sing.
That's that Gregorian style singing, chanting.
Are you Monsieur Gustave of the Grand
Yes, damn it.
Confess.
I'm innocent.
No, no.
Only in the event of her death by murder.
A second will.
Right.
In case she got bumped off. A second copy of the second will.
Right.
Uh-huh. Just tell us what the fuck is going on! Serge?
Bloody hell, they've strangled the poor slop.
Oh no.
What do we do if we catch him?
I don't know. He's a homicidal psychopath. Let's stop.
I can't. I can barely steer.
Let's not catch him, because we don't know what we're going to do if we did. They just sliding. He getting it. Oh, dang. He got off.
Whilst the muskets cracked, methinks me breathes me last, said he.
Oh! Dang.
What do you think?
I don't know. I'd rather jump off this cliff right now than go back to fucking prison.
I say we steal that sick maniac's motorcycle, go fetch Agatha, take back Boy with Apple, and head for the Maltese Riviera once and for all.
A moment of silence in memoriam of a devoted servant killed violently during the conduct of his duties.
What?
Goodbye, Serge.
Oh my gosh, dude. A moment of silence was to do, they just threw off the edge of the cliff. The second copy of the second will.
The war began at midnight. Pfeiffelstadt fell by lunch under heavy shelling.
Is it me, or does that just seem like Nazi imagery?
The beginning of the end of the end of the beginning has begun.
That's cool. Oh, they all recognize him, though. They all know.
Have you seen the pastry girl?
Yep. She just got on the elevator with Mr. DeGaulle from Texas.
Well, you haven't been trained properly, Otto. Lobby Boy never provides information of that kind. You're a stone wall, understood?
He ain't a true lobby boy. He wasn't taught by the best, giving away info like a snitch.
Where's Boy with Apple?
Golly. What is going on? Anybody know who they even shooting at?
Agatha. Hang on, here it comes!
It's a gunfight. Ooh. That's why she gave him, because that's where the second will is. The second copy of the second will.
Something's on the back of the picture.
Only in the event of my death by murder.
She left everything to Monsieur Gustave, of course. The Grand Budapest Hotel. He anointed me his successor. He was the same as his disciples. Insecure, vain, superficial, blonde, needy. In the end, he was even rich. He did not succeed, however, in growing old.
Hey, I thought she died.
I find these black uniforms very drab.
They were gray. Now they're black.
You're the first of the official death squads to whom we've been formally introduced.
How do you do? Plus ça change, am I?
Dude, why is this paper still all jacked up?
If you lay a finger on this man, I'll see you dishonorably discharged, locked up in the stockade, and hanged by sundown.
There are still faint glimmers of civilization left in this barbaric slaughterhouse that was once known as humanity.
You filthy goddamn football practice assholes!
He was one of them.
What happened? Oh, he didn't get to be old. He died.
In the end, they shot him. So it all went to me.
Just to take care of him.
In recent years, of course, such properties and holdings as the Grand Budapest had, with very few exceptions, become...
Oh. I didn't even think I didn't even realize I was in back there.
The hotel I keep for Agatha. We were happy here.
So he wrote this book. Wes Anderson. Okay. Man, that was a unique way of telling the story. Just the way that they did all the art and the visuals. It was a bit different. I really noticed it. I guess I didn't recognize it, but for each frame of time was a different visual. I remember when it went to I guess it was maybe the 60s or 70s. It was like a kind of like a washed out, pale type tone. But yeah, it was a bit different. It was funny though. A lot of good stories. It was not what I expected when I first watched it. It was definitely not that. But it was a good movie, a great story, and just a story within a story within a story. But it was different, man. What's some other stuff that he comes out with, Wes Anderson? Because I'm sure it was unique to his style, and that's why it looked like that. But yeah, it was a really enjoyable movie, man. I dug it, and it had a lot of high-profile characters in it, like people that are super famous, man. So it must be some guy that people really want to work with. You know, I enjoyed the movie, man. It was cool how dude MG stood up for Homeboy too. And in the end, it was his downfall, but he really cared for him. But, I mean, not downfall. He sacrificed himself, and if it's for a friend, that's a worthy cause to die for. He wasn't scared, but he didn't get saved that time. So, anyway, man, I appreciate you guys for checking me out and watching the movie with me, and I'll see you guys in the next video.